Check, check, 1, 2. Can you hear me? All right. Well, it is what it is. How do I know someone's trying to chat with me? There it goes. All right, fine. Did I fuck that up? I think I fucked that up. Maybe not. Did I fuck that up? I think I fucked that up. Maybe not. Did I fuck that up? I think I fucked that up. Maybe not. Did I fuck that up? I think I fucked that up. Maybe not. Did I fuck that up? I think I fucked that up. Check, check. Check, 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 1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2. Fuck. Okay, so is this my headset mic? Hello? No, that still sounds like my room mic. OBS, why are you gonna do me like this? All right, fine. It's called desktop audio that. All right, and then we'll get rid of this and then just go all desktop audio. All right, fine. It's called desktop audio that. All right, and then we'll get rid of this and then just go all desktop audio. All right, fine. It's called desktop audio that. All right, and then we'll get rid of this and then just go all desktop audio. All right, fine. It's called desktop audio that. All right, and then we'll get rid of this and then just go all desktop audio. All right, now you got me. All right, now you got me. All right, now you got me. Check, check. check, check. All right, that seems much better. All right, let's now do what we're going to do. Hey guys, what's up? Yeah, I'm such a freaking streamer stooge, man. I'm trying to set up basic streaming functionality without echoing and picking up buses going outside. And anyway, thanks for popping in. Allow me to be your ambient background noise for the day. I'll do my best to ASMR you with my tired man voice. Yeah, so I was just gonna do a little quick trying to build this pacifist mode in TrophyHuntMod and see if it's actually a thing and what features it needs and how boring it is. Oh, where's my chat window? I wish I had some way to pop that off to the side. I know you can pop it out, but OBS backgrounds. You know, my cranky old man is going to come out again. Come on. I'll be right back. How do I turn my mic off? Mic on? There we go. Word. Oh, that's a good place to put that text. Nice. That's what we're doing. You can use it as a targeting reticle. Wait, I should engage with chat. That's what people do when they have OBS running, right? Some kind of... How you guys doing? Cookie, Sobe? You having a good day? What's today? Monday? I don't even know. Not baking day is what today is. Not baking day 1 of 2. Oh wait, food. I'll probably sniffle, belch, sigh a lot, cough right in your ear. I'm warning you right now. I'll try not to belch. It's sort of part of the basic social contract, I think, is not belch on people. All right, close in X. Clip should do nothing. can't swing it. Good. Oh, but I need an axe. What do I need to make an axe? Can't swing a torch either. That's create a problem. Can't punch either. Okay. So I need to allow punching. Right? Or pick some wood up off the ground. Alright, I can get around this. So, need an axe. Should be able to swing an axe. Good. The goal of this mode is to, you can't do intentional violence against creatures in this mode. It's pacifist mode. And I'm a little stymied as to what to do about campfires because it's indirect violence and you can very intentionally give people the hot foot. Which I don't think any good hippie would do, is go around lighting fires under things. So I'm trying to figure out if I can limit that. It's such a useful, non-attacky kind of thing. Do the workbench. Can't make a hammer. Stone. And I've got an issue right now where boars don't want to kill other boars, and I suspect because boars are tameable, and so if you had a tamed boar, you wouldn't want it to attack a non-tamed boar. I'm not taming the animals, but there's something in the code there somewhere. I should probably have a quick poke around in here. Set tamed. Set tamed. RPC set tamed. I don't know how legible any of this stuff is. Probably none. Probably like 0 legible. So it just sets a variable on it. Is tamed. Yeah, who calls this? So right now I'm looking up to see who calls is tamed, which is apparently like a lot. Monster AI update target, update AI. Base AI is looking for tamed. What else? So update target sounds likely. I bet is why. Can attack in here somewhere. Closest static priority target is player in range. Fight enemy. Anyway, I don't know. I'm gonna get distracted by that right now. Like a hammer. Oh, I should engage with chat. Hold on. So the goal of this mode is to encourage mob-on-mob action. Yes, exactly. Hey, Immunity, what's up? Yeah, I don't know have any idea what you're looking at either, man. Me trying to use my computer, I guess. So yeah, so what I've got so far is I need to make a bow. And to make a bow, I need some animal skin, which means I need to punch an animal, which I can't do. So this creates a bit of a conundrum. You'd almost have to start with a bow. So I'm just going to cheat myself a bow for now. So that's a problem. I either have to start with a bow or allow
Yeah, I can't. You have to use violence to get a bow, and I don't want to force you to throw rocks. All right, so here's a grayling. If I boop him on the snoot here, come on, Bizzle. Can't do this in like no. All right, so now he's got a green health bar, and he's dark. He's my buddy. So for 5 minutes, all he wants to do is follow me around like a little child, and acquire targets for me. So now I can get materials off of creatures and trophies and things. I hear a deer somewhere. So this mode's gonna be hella slow. Like, I've been working on modes that are, you know, go speedrunner modes. This is like lazy, try to mash the environment, try to get it to do stuff for you mode. Out of my way. Okay, there's another one. So now I get some resin. Get him. Come on, Otto. Do some damage. So this applies to anybody, right? So anything you shoot will suddenly become your buddy. And then he just runs his AI like your enemies are his enemies now. Am I gonna kill that thing? Have a bug with that? Get him! Oh, these... Yes! There, okay, alright, it's fine. It's fine. Totally fine. "10-minute break from the wife." That sounds like a good... Oh, hey, Christine. How's it going? I can't rename them because they're not actually tamed. What I do is Here, I'll show you. I don't know if this is legible, but all I do is I give them a flag saying, "I'm charmed." And then I grab their AI component out of Unity, and then I set them to follow the player, reset their random behaviors, chill them out, tell them not to break my freaking workbench, which was kind of a problem at first, and then I ask them to look for somebody to attack. And then they just follow me around, and I can't interact with them in any way. It would be cool to like be able to command them and like go over and say, give them an attack order, or stand here, and you know, I know that you can do that with wolves and certain tames. All right, let's see how he does against deer. They're so fast. All right, striking out. So this would be the beginning of the game. You gotta get a neck or a grayling or something, and they're gonna have to get your horns for you so you can kill the first boss. Oh, dude, come on, come on. So I made them super fast too, so they can catch up. But they're so dumb. They like, most everything will stop before it tries to attack you. The boar is good for deer because it charges. I don't think I can hit a bird. I wonder what happens if I try to hit a bird. Oh well, wood arrows. So he's probably gonna spend all day chasing that stupid deer. Oh hey, no. I want two, both of you guys. See the hearts? I put blue hearts on them. A placeholder for something. All right. Well, the deer's gone. ADD a little. Oh, there's another one. All right, go get him, guys. So can I assume they're gonna eventually? Oh, they got him. Okay, cast. You did it. Did you? Now they're onto a pig. Where'd the deer go? Should I recruit this pig into my army? A pig army might be pretty useful. Yeah, a Skelly Archer would be perfect. Upgraded weapons to tame higher mobs. Oh, that's an interesting idea. like if the arrow is the same, and I chose intentionally the most inaccurate, weakest ass arrow that does no damage anyway, because I don't want you to be able to like bullseye people from mountaintop to like destroy a village, like snag one feeling brute from the mountains and and have him just lay waste everything, because I want you to actually have to go down there. And I lose my graylings. Has it been 5 minutes? I should probably have a message that when they time out it says something. Let's do that. Okay. Let's have him say something when they get untamed. I'll put a message in the top left saying, wait, instance. Message HUD.instance.message. No, what is it? Player? Local player dot. Forget how to send a message in the upper left. Message. That's it. So I can send a message type, a message, and an icon. Oh, that'd be fun. Send a little, like, put a little picture of the dude that I can no longer follow you, friend, or something equivalent. I'll just say target name. Target name is no longer doing your bidding. It's probably too much text. Let's say that for now. Alright, I'm gonna get a boar army going so I can get a neck. Hold still, doofus. Jesus. Come on. Alright, come here. Coastline. I gotta solve that boar-on-boar violence problem, because boar, for whatever reason, boars won't attack other boars. Professional pig courtesy, I guess. You guys hear me okay? I'm wearing my headset. I don't normally. Another pig. I need a pig trophy at some point. I love you too, pig. That'll do, pig. That's what I have. I have no trophies yet. The hell is the coast? I have no idea how exciting it is for people to watch somebody code. They probably can't even see the characters that I'm typing. Oh, here's some coast. Nice. I think I heard a neck. All right, guys. I want you to meet my pig and my other pig. My pigs apparently are wandering off now. Why? Oh, they're going back into unalerted, and it looks like they're going into a wander behavior. Yeah, they are. I don't want that. Here. So he's still charmed, but he's doing his wander. And it looks like he's going home. Still picked up a target though. Charm a deer. Alright, got a neck. Okay. God, wood arrows are so bad. Alright. What'd you... Oh, you killed another neck. Alright. So what do I need? I need deer and pig. And these necks will kill pigs for me. Wood arrow, lol. Oh, hang on, catching up on chat. That's requiring me to shoot straight. Hear you fine, good, sound great. Pro streamer, yes, definitely that. Do I even have overlays? Check it out. Does that do anything? I don't know. Yeah, feel free to lurk. This will be a low information content, low entertainment stream, so perfect for setting your bird up with so you can sit there and watch it. All right, here comes my neck army, and see if we can get a deer now. This is pretty slow, like in terms of minute to minute game excitement. All right, there's a deer. Come on, guys. Where's your buddies? Let's get them. Get them. Oh, he's given up. All right, so I definitely do have to fix that timeout, and I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is. So at some point, the AI resets itself to just doing default behaviors, and I want to turn that off. Monster AI. Update target. Wake up range, search interval, maybe consume items. That'd be kind of fun, playing around with consume items, like have them go just eat a bunch of crap off the ground. Guess that's the tamed animal hunger cycle. Update target timer. That sounds interesting. Time sense target creature. Update target. So one thing I could do is just re-alert them to your re-alert them that you're the follow target and that they should find a target every minute or something. And that would probably work, but I wish I knew where they were giving up. I'm looking at, I publicized all of Valheim's DLLs. There's a process you can do to make all the functions accessible from outside them because they're written in C#. So I publicized the DLLs, and then I'm using something that called ILSpy, which uses anything you compile with the .NET libraries can be sort of inspected with ILSpy. And ILSpy allows me to go in and poke around in the publicized DLLs and look at all the functions and most of the names of things. So it's super handy for reverse engineering, especially Unity stuff, which is all C# or mostly C#. So that's how I'm able to like climb around in Valheim's code is they've got basically, I can look at all their functions and objects and see roughly what they're doing. All right, there's a wake up. I wonder if that is triggered by something. Is make tame. Let's look at the base AI. I haven't looked at their AI code much. This is interesting. You can probably do some pretty fun stuff in here. Can see target. I wonder if they just don't, like they give up if they can't sense it anymore. And then they just go back home. Move away and despawn. Move. Random movement. Reset patrol point. So I reset these. But I bet something puts them back into random movement after a while. Something like update AI or idle movement. Yeah, who calls that? Update AI does everything. Animal AI. Can sense target, set alerted. In danger timer. Aha. It's greater than time to safe. In danger timer. I wonder if they just don't think they're in danger anymore and they just fuck off and go home. Yeah. Okay. Well, clearly this function needs some scrutiny. That's something I could do is I could let you know as the player what they're thinking. So if they bugger off, then you know you have to go back and catch them again. That might be good. And you have to kind of stay on top of it. And there's more to do. I wonder if I can patch that. Can sense target, set alerted. I bet I can. I catch set alerted. Let's try it. Where? So here's how you hook into the Valheim code using a library called Harmony. What it does is gives you a bunch of, let's see, what would this be? Monster AI? A bunch of code commands, effectively. Little annotations for the code where you can tell it you want to patch into a function. And so there's like Monster AI, the object that iron gate created, and then there's a function inside monster AI set alerted that I'm curious about, that I would like to do something at. You just create a class. Monster AI set alerted patch. So this will be my patch, and then I can either patch it before the function gets called or after. I'll do after. Set alerted. Takes a Boolean. Alert, I think it's called. You have to tell it. It has to find this function, so you have to name it the same. Name the variables the same, or otherwise it won't find them. But it's pretty handy. It'll patch just about anything. See what's wrong here. Beavis. This looks all right. What's wrong here? Yeah. Anyway. No, let's print a message to the log. Set alerted called. Yeah, do that. Why no compiling? What's wrong here? Oh, derp. Let's see. Oh, it's weird being like, because I see comments, but I'm not sure what they're referring to anymore. Because I wait, and I'm like, what did I actually say? I have to remember what I say, don't I? When you're streaming, you have to remember like the order you say things. It's kind of a bummer. I'm in trophy hunt. That's not gonna do me much good. Immunity says, how long do you spend on each mod from inception to completion? Well, I had the idea of playing Yakety Sax while you were crashing around in a boat during Blitz mode on the drive home from work, so I sat down and I wrote that in like an hour, but it was very simple, and it was based on what I'd already done with Tuba Walk before. I just had to figure out how to get the player speed and like how much the right speed was and turn it on and off. So that doesn't take long, but it really depends. Like if occasionally I go down a rabbit hole, and so it can take me a couple days to find and implement a solution for certain things. The hardest thing that I've done, I think, is probably patch Instasmelt into Saga. They had the idea that if you just picked it up, it one-for-one exchanges the item with what you've got. So you get an ore, you just boom, it's a bar. It's lighter, so you can hold it. And but then there was a bunch of stuff with the interface, and I had to patch like 5 or 6 places, and then I had a side effect of making a bar where the bars would just build up in a big pile at the world origin. And so you could encounter this giant pile of bars that I had created on the side to exchange for the ore. And I think it was Schwab who stumbled across a giant pile of iron somewhere. So that was probably the weirdest one, just because I had to patch it a bunch of places. Like, oh, okay, you're splitting out of a chest and dropping bars into your inventory. Make sure to convert those. And oh, you're picking them off the ground. Oh, that's great. You're pulling them out of a chest. Okay, I got to convert those too. So that was just a matter of finding all the places in Valheim. Dang it, I did it again. I got to remember to go into this mode. Finding all the places Valheim needs to use something, and then patching those spots. See if I could find the Insta-Smelt patches. Let's see. Here's adding item into inventory. Here's another way it calls add item. Here is after the item is added, I have to go back in and do a bunch of stack math. A bunch of things I tried. There's another add item inventory. There's to see if you can add it, like the weight will still fit. Any human picking something up. I think there was something else there. Oh, and here's my conversion table where ores become bars, and ores. Valheim uses some different internal names for something. I don't know why they do this, but they have an item name, like they have a big dictionary of item names that they use as the official name of the object, and then but that's the official name of the game object, and then there's the name of the. Wait, let me back up my terminology. That's the name in their asset list of the item. So it's the asset. Then there's the object, which is the thing that you make in Unity and go, I want a silver ore. And that's got a different name. And then there's the pretty name on top of that. And then on top of that, there's the localized name. So I had to create a couple tables to convert name to other name. But yeah, here's where that bug was in convert metal, which grabbed the metal that they were picking up. It's like, okay, here's an item, and then it would go and look it up and say, okay, well, what's the actual cooked version of this, and then make it right here. So I just basically clone it, turn it into the new thing, and then stick it in your inventory. And that took me, I don't know, maybe 4 hours the first time I wrote it, and then like an hour here and there as I like scratched my head and tried to figure out what the hell was wrong. Okay, I got the title over there on the left now, but it's going to conflict with the timer. So, yeah, so I got to move that up a little bit, I think. Yeah. Let's do that now. Where was it? I called it for I'm trying to move the title around. That's new game mode title because I can't tell what people are playing when they send bug reports in. It's like, well, I'm not sure what game mode you're actually in. It used to be that the icons at the bottom were colored green or blue or red, depending on mode, but now we've got like 50 million bajillion different game modes in here that I can't tell anymore. Game name. Where did I put that? Cortex element is yeah. There we go. Let's go to the right and up. Oh yeah, I'll spy. I'll spy is cool. Man, the nerds have been making cool tools for programming since I last even looked at anything. What else do people say? Okay, keeping aggro on the troll. Yeah. I see Immunity said lol. I wonder what he was laughing at. One of my hilarious comedy pieces that I'm constantly spouting out of my big stupid head. Let's test again. So just have to keep your wife in coffee, and she'll let you play all the Valheim you want. That's good. It's important to work that out in a marriage. I remember when I used to love to go to metal concerts, and I had to actually fight with my wife to go see a metal concert because, you know, it was something I wanted to do that didn't involve her at all, but she hated metal. So it's like, well, you know, it's totally something you don't want to do. What's the value of that to you? But it had nothing to do with the activity itself. It was just the fact that, you know, I had something that was different than her. It was like, I'm not the same person. You know, we have different interests. I don't want to go antiquing. That's not your fault. And there he goes. And then we never saw that grayling ever again. They're pretty worthless. Oh, what happens if I hit a 1-star deer? I don't think deer. Yeah, so he's my friend now, but they're docile. He's not gonna aggro on anything. He doesn't have any enemies. I was just going to stand there for 5 minutes being my friend and then just be like, oh, that was weird. Yeah, so this beginning is super slow, and I got to solve the issue of not being able to make a bow without killing a pig. Can't throw rocks. I can't punch things because you're a pacifist, and it'd be wrong to punch something. You can punch a tree, though, I think. I wouldn't allow punching. And then just disallow it against creatures. So I assume there's a skill type for unarmored. Wonder what it is. Unarmed? Yeah, awesome. All right, so what I can do is allow you to use your unarmed skill, but then not allow you to do damage with it. So you can punch an animal, but at the very last minute, it just kind of pats him nicely on the head. I mean, it won't look like that, but that's my fiction. Leave me alone. So that'll bootstrap this mode, I think I can. Is that right? No, that's not going to work either because I still need leather. I can find leather in chests. Huh, maybe I should just throw a little leather at you so you can make a bow, or just give you a bow. I guess give you a crude bow and you can do what you will with that. You would have to... Yeah, because there's no other way. Alright, so like, I'm unarmed, I can punch trees, so that'll be helpful. Can't punch him. I don't think I can punch... I'm not going to be able to catch this deer. I can't punch a deer. Yeah, it did no damage to him. So it's pet you. Here, let me stroke you behind the ears. Thunk. So that works. Now it's a question of getting you that bow. I wonder if you could have to punch something. Punching an enemy charms them? That, I don't know, that seems weird. Maybe punching an enemy charms them for the minimum amount of charm time, so like 30 seconds or something. Maybe that's helpful, or 1 minute. I wonder. So right now it's a projectile hit required for charming. I could charm if you... Well, I kind of want to make charm target available outside of arrow damage. Yeah. Like all this stuff should be usable by any patch. So I can pull that code out. Let it be used by everybody. So let's see. Charm target. Add charm effect. Remove charm effect. Yeah, looks like that'll work. Alright, what else? Punch, maybe? So Valheim lets you modify jog and run speeds for any character, but with a multiplier. And so for charmed enemies, I have them moving 3 times faster. And it seems to allow boars to catch deers. So I think 3 is maybe enough. But I'll have to play farther along. Oh, I had this idea. All this commented out, place a portal here code. I had this idea that you would like do a game mode where you load up the map and you can't see anything, right? And then you just go and you add a portal pin like here, and then in the world a portal named here appears at that location, either standing on the water or at the bottom of the ocean or on the land or whatever. It just set it on the terrain somewhere. And so then in game you could build a portal and then portal to that place and check it out, with a risk that you would portal into lava or into the water. And when you're swimming, you can't build, so you can't really do much to get out. So I was playing around with that, but that ended up to be a big rabbit hole because portals are actually pretty complicated and they're very heavily networked. And I don't know, I'm just not smart enough, so I gave it up. To answer Immunity's question, I probably spent like 2 hours trying to figure that out, and I'm like, you know, just herping and derping, and then I was like, fuck this, I want to do something else. I'm gonna eat some bread. So this early game is going to be really slow. I got to figure out the logistics around that. Hi. Go kill your friends. Hi. Watch out for my buddy. Here he come. No, he not come. What's he doing? He not come at all. The hell did he go? Completely fucked off. I didn't see any message. It said alerted, called for grayling clone alert true. Did he unalert? Okay, a neck just alerted false. Bet that's what it was. Neck. I think that's it. I think they, yeah. So I think they alert false. All right. Neck, I shot him here. He alerted, and then he immediately went alert false. and then he wandered off. So I need to keep him alerted. I need to figure out why he unalerted. So who calls set alerted false? Nice thing about IL Spy is you can say, here's a function, whoever calls me ever, and then you can get a list. And then you can dig in to that list and be like, oh, I see you get called on make tame or whatever, or on near projectile hit. Let's see, he didn't update AI for animal AI. Is he an animal? I don't think he's an animal. Move away and yeah, okay. This is it. So alerted, false. Where is it? Flee. Low health. Time since hurt. Health. Yeah, I need to make him not flee too, I don't think. I don't want him to. I want him to be brave. If flee, flee if hurt when target can't be reached is a flag. That's kind of a hack. If these 10 things are true, do this in a variable. I don't know. Whatever. The dude's a great coder. I'm not gonna cast aspersions on our boy over at Iron Gate. He can make computers do some cool stuff. Idle movement. There we go. My static target's null and my target creature is null. And there's no item data I'm trying to eat. Then oops. Damn it. If I'm following somebody, follow them. Otherwise, idle movement. So I should print out whether I'm following something still. Because I'm probably still following you. Set alerted called for blank, alert blank, follow target. Instance.mfollow.name. There. Now we'll see if he's still following me. And what else do I want to know? I don't know if you can hear this. I can kind of hear it in my earphones. That I'm like stroking my beard while I'm thinking. And that would be a really annoying. I mean, it might be cool, but I would think it would be kind of annoying on stream to have people hear this crunch, crunch, crunch as I'm pulling on my beard. Idle movement. Stop moving. No. Pheromone flea check. Huh. That's interesting. I guess you can make something stinky with pheromones and then things will run away from it. That'd be kind of fun. Some kind of pheromone bomb you could throw into a feeling village where everybody's like, ooh, man, that reeks. And they all just like bug out. Random movement. Let's flag 2. flag 3 rather. No item, and flag 1 and 2 are true, which is last attack time is expired. You can attack again, and you can attack again. So it's an attack again thing. Flag 3 is I can attack again. Oh, why was I looking at it? Flag 3, attack. Stop moving, look at your target, and attack them. Okay. Otherwise, random movement. I should probably patch that to see when they go into random movement. Random movement, center point, snap to ground. Interval, random move, update timer. So I think they're timing out of something that's still checking. Reset random movement. So I do that, and it sets the update timer to move interval. Oh, I see. So all it does is say, all right, you're going to random move every X seconds. So here, do it between X seconds and X and half of that. And you'll do that again. So that doesn't stop them. It just resets. Well, that kind of makes sense. Random move update timer. How do I turn that off? So while you're fighting them, they don't do this. I bet it's only used when they're in idle or they're not alerted. That would make sense. So if they're not alerted, if I can keep them alerted, then they're probably okay. So when does alert expire? So I think I'm on the right track with alerted. I just need to make alerted not expire, or if it expires, have them reacquire target, which is probably what I'm going to do. Because if their alert sets to false and they're charmed, then I'll have them reacquire target. That's the simplest thing to do without trying to understand too many things. Because I try to sneak by life without trying to understand too many things. So let's query them for charm. What do I need? End view. Okay. End view is this right here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Turn null. No. Why is this an iterator? It's not an iterator. Use yield? What are you talking about? Set alerted. Oh, it's because of that. Okay, so if CDO get bool charmed, then set find target. Find closest static priority target. No. What's it called? Oh, find enemy. Okay. Okay, that should do it. Now they should probably stay with me. Unless I'm missing out on something else. Hey, Fizzy P. Well, there's a name. Now that's a name I've not heard in a long, long time. It's a terrible, terrible impression of that Star Wars guy who I can't remember who he is. Oh, Alec Guinness. Okay, catching up on chat. Jeez, man, thank you for your efforts, though. Very, very fun to play. Nice, thanks, man. You get stars from next biomes up as a player. You need to get stars from next biome up as a player. I can't parse that. How to make any mic sound expensive by the video nerd for like 5 minutes OBS filters. I can't hear your beard. Oh, okay. Good. Beard silence. I don't understand most of this, yet I am transfixed watching. It's all smoke and mirrors. Actually, if you can squeeze your butt cheeks together super hard for a long time, you can do this. All it just takes is a massive ability to clench and be completely stationary in space while wiggling your fingers. That's really all it needs. I am going to step away for a second, and I'll be right back. I want to load in and test this, if I can get a squad of killer necks taking down the entire biome. All right. Excuse me. Is that mic back on? Yeah. Okay, good. What was it doing? Oh, testing out Mech Army. I'll hit this Chuckleberry. Come on. You gonna stick with me? You're supposed to now. Oh wait, I only wanted that to happen if set alerted was false. So it's probably firing that off all the time, that new... Let's see. We'll see. So I can recruit a pig to do my bidding too. Come here. Alright, 2 of us. 3 of us are gonna go take down some creatures. Alright. Grayling is wandered off. Did it trigger the alerted? No. Is he at? Oh, he's stuck on a log. Well, you're useful. Come here. I don't like this map. It's like I'm not in a good spot for testing. I have to run all over the place. Need to find a better place to test. Oh, there's a deer. Go get him. Okay, you're alerted. Go do it. Boar? Boar is not alerted. And I didn't get... it didn't trigger. Why? It's alerted. I need to add this anyway. If not alert and charmed, do that. So that's part of it. It's not the whole tamale. And he's gone. I should put these dudes on the mini-map while they're under my control. Oh, hey, welcome back. So you killed it and you didn't bring it back. So you killed it out there somewhere and I have no idea what you did. Oh, I see it. I see sparkles. Killed something. Killed a grayling. Okay. There's the coast. I'll save game down here. All right, go get them, boys. Don't you see those necks over there, pig? Hey, idiot. And there he goes. Bad pig. Okay, he looks unalerted. I'm sorry, I'm eating. That's probably another streamer no-no. What, you got yourself killed? Yeah. Go kill your buddy. Go kill your buddy. Go get him. Get him. All right. Trophy. The pig decides to come back at like 1,000 miles an hour. That was awesome. I wonder what made him decide he needed to come back. I guess he got done with a wander or something. That rocket pig was freaking great. Oh, man. Come this way. Come on, rocket pig. Let's... Oh, they're still working on him. Okay, the next dead. No, he's not going to kill that pig because he's pig buddies. That's another thing I got to fix is pigs hate each other. You see what I'm taking from this guy? You do something about that? Why are you here? I'm going to save down here. It's like a good spot. Okay. Okay, pig. See that deer? You see him, right? See him? Why do you not see him? Go get him. All right, there he goes. No. Okay. So my friend pig is wandered off, and my enemy pig is here. Okay, be my friend. Okay, my friend pig is right here. No, that's my enemy pig. Alright, all pigs are my friend now. Come here. Nope. There we go. Get them. Get them, boys. And they're wandering off. Alright, so he's unalerted. I am not seeing any messages about alerting. So something else is turning their brain off. Alright, should check chat. Hey, X, what's up? Oh, go play Trailblazer. That'll be much more entertaining than this. It's not really tamed. It's like, oh, that would be fun, yeah. It's not really taming. They're not really interactive. They're not really under my control in any way. I just change who they like and hate in the world. I just tell them to hate everyone except me. Then I try to reset their AI. But I'm having trouble right now with them, like, losing interest in aggression after a while. They stop looking for enemies, and they get unalerted, and they go back home. And maybe that's gameplay. Maybe I have to have you repeatedly charm them, but I'm not aware of, like, what's causing them to stop getting alerted. And it may be aggravation. I may need to patch aggravated when they get unaggravated. Oh yeah, so also I was showing ILSpy earlier. This is built-in, decompiled C#. So you can actually, from the code editor, you can look at a Valheim function like get aggravated. You can say, oh, show me how that was written, and it will show you in the code. I like ILSpy because it lets you link back and forth. And say things like, who calls me, and who do I call, and what variables do I use, and all that. But I can actually do that. RPC set aggravated, M aggravated. Yeah, so let's go back to ILSpy. Let's try AI.m. What is it? Base AI. Aggravate, yeah. Is aggravated, set aggravated. Those are the only things that do it. Aggravate all in area. That sounds useful. So I can aggravate enemies in an area of a radius for a reason like damage building or thief. Thief. What is stealing some? Oh, like burger. Anyway, so I don't think it's aggravated. Passive aggressive. I wonder what that is. This is, basically just me like, I wonder how this works, for hours. Wait a minute. Can't sense target. Find enemy. How many tames can you have? Well, they're not really tames, but as many as I like. As many as you have wood arrows for. I don't believe anything can go through portals. Oh yeah, you could tame Lord Rito. Like, here. I can spawn something and tame it. You just have to hit it with an arrow. Like that. And now it's your buddy. Here comes Speed Pig. Well, they're staying with me, so that's good. The follow target thing seems to stick. It just, they lose interest in doing what I want to do and start doing what they want to do periodically. There's some kind of timer in their AI. I just need to override that so that they have no free will, and I can bend them to my doing. My will, what I will is what they do. Okay, guys, take out this guy. He's annoying. And they've given up on me. See this? Maybe when I get hit, I cause them to find enemies. Are you even my friend, or are you you're some wild pig? God, these arrows are hilarious. Alright. So, here, attack that, piggy. Nice. Get him, piggy. Where's my other friends? That's the biggest issue I have, is with things, charmed enemies just giving up and not caring about me anymore. I mean, they'll follow me, they just go somewhere else first. And that's gotta be that wander timer. Let's see, patrol last path. Alerted. Idle. It's that random move interval, I think, is the problem. Set to 5. What is that? 5 watts. Set random movement. Random movement. Random move update timer 0. So I just need to keep that at 0. Idle movement. Random movement. Idle movement. That's the one, I bet. I patch that and have it do nothing if they're charmed. I think that's the ticket. Yeah, animal AI and monster AI both call idle movement. If what? Okay, what's it do when it's tamed? It's tamed, flee. If you're in a no monster area, or if you're close to a no monster area. Nah. Idle movement. Alright, so that's only if I'm not following. So I think I should be following still. My friend's back? No. That's probably 5 minutes and they've timed out. Let's see. Does not say. Do I say? No longer doing your bidding. I should print that to log also. the only place it does idle movement. Maybe that's not it. Random movement, reset random movement. It's flying and it's circulate while charging, flying. Circulate while charging. Circulate meaning circle, I assume. They're Swedish. Charge, stop. Last but random. Move to bin at last position. If you can hear target and see it, hunt the player or hunt the target creature. Or stop charging, do random movement. This feels like this is related to my problem. If I lose a target creature, then what? If I have a target creature, do this. If I don't have a target creature, stop. Is that right? No. Okay. My target is friend hurt. Target is friend. Stop moving, look at, do attack. This I want to use. Friend hurt and have hurt friend in range. So I have to be able to see my friend. He has to be hurt. And he has to be in my... Yeah, he has to be in range. Then he's outside my attack... He's inside my attack range. I can attack him, otherwise I go into random movement. I think random movement is my problem. I'm going to try that. No, I should check OBS, see what people are saying. Army of dwarves would be legit. Would a serpent follow you out of the water? If their movement code allowed them to get out of the water, probably, but I bet they're not allowed to, like, animate on land. I know Xmall has dragged them up with a harpoon, but I don't think that they're... I think their AI would say, no, I'm not allowed to go here. Yeah, a bunch of dwarves on your side would be pretty great. I don't know if you could get them to follow you onto a boat. There might be a way to, like, build a dock and, like, drop them onto the boat and then sail somewhere with them. So that's a possibility, but yeah, this mode is meant to be kind of a sandbox. So I'll give you, like, basic abilities and then people can figure out how to exploit the game. So hopefully just the mechanic of being able to charm something and have it follow you for 5 minutes or whatever will be enough to encourage some interesting gameplay. Now, what was I doing? I was about to patch something. I was about to patch random movement. All right, let's do that. So I've got start attack damage, set alert. Here we go. Here I'm going to harmony patch. Type of, I think, base AI. Name of base AI random movement. Right. No, I'm going to do monster AI. Public class, public static class, monster, AI, random movement patch. And so if we're in pacifist mode, we enter random movement, we have an AI. Random movement takes more than one parameter though. It takes center point and snap to ground. Random movement takes a delta time. Center point and snap to ground. Right? Yeah. Okay, so if we have a monster AI and he's charmed, disable random movement for charmed enemies. Saying don't do anything. Otherwise, return to your... All right, that sounds right. Create game modes elements. Let's back that off. What did I want to do? Let's go 80. Okay, let's see what this does. Time is it? 2 o'clock. Been at this for about an hour. My ability to sit is greatly reduced these days. I mean, just because I don't know, too much sitting. Mostly spend my days scrambling around the bakery, covered in flour, frantically trying to turn off timers. So it's basically a time management game. All right, I'm clearly not in pacifist mode. So I just completely blasted a deer in the ass. Okay, I'm gonna go play an hour before bed. Right on. Weirdly fun to watch. That's had ex-girlfriends tell me that same thing. Immunity. Nice. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. Yeah, I don't know what this is as a stream. It's like the most boring shit you could possibly think of. Me noodling around in a bunch of tiny text you can't read, going, I wonder how this works. I don't know. And that was a death shot too. So how come I'm killing now? It says pacifist. What's up with this? My wood arrow's not working? Yeah, they're doing damage. Why is this? What did I bork? I loaded a save game. No, that wouldn't be it. These are wood arrows, right? It's not running my patch code, though. Why is that? Huh. The hell did I just change? Nothing. Nothing. I added a patch to random movement. And now it's not going pacifist? That's odd. I don't like that at all. Huh. Doesn't look right. Can I attack with a club? Yeah, this is not working. Why is that? Game mode's not correct. It says trophy pacifist, though. Screwed up one of my patches. Damage. Game mode is pacifist. Don't do anything. Start attack. Game mode is pacifist. Do this stuff. And it's not logging humanoid start attack patch. So game mode must not be pacifist. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I don't know how computers work at all. Computers are stupid. Let's do on spawn. Okay, player spawns, build the UI, start the timer, fix trophy pins, bug log warning. Loading into game mode. Get game mode string game mode. And that will tell me what game mode I'm in. Broke something. Trophy pacifist, start game, start game, start game. What's it say? Loading into game mode, trophy pacifist. Yeah, yeah, and the icons are the right color. But I can attack. So my patches are failing. That means that that last patch I wrote is garbage and BEP and EX choofed. Yeah, oh, here we go. Undefined target method for patch method, trophy hunt mod, monster random movement prefix. Okay, so I blew that patch, and that's why it didn't apply any of my stuff. Or some of my stuff. Okay, that makes sense. So how did I bork this? It's a base AI function, that's why. So I was right the first time. Base AI random movement patch, yada, 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 yada. All right. There we go. See if Beppin likes this. Yes. Lovely. Okay. Is this interesting, Christine? I'm fascinated by that. I like watching people do stuff on YouTube that I can't do. I like watch people play Valheim excellently, and it's really entertaining because it's like they're superhuman. You know, they're doing something I don't have the capability to do. So I guess it applies that if people don't know how to hack C# code, that would be interesting. But to me, it seems so like mind-numbing. Like I don't. It's the reason I ran this stream is I was thinking, well, you know, it's boring to, you know, a middle-aged man sitting in his underwear in a room somewhere is going to be like typing text. That's not entertaining. So I'm okay. He's gone. My boar is gone. Why? Did it tell me? Humanoid star attack patch. Okay. Troll heart, and then I don't see anything after that. So I gotta figure out why he decided to go somewhere else. He didn't go into random movement. Hi. Where did he go? Okay, I gotta pay more attention. Start talking, you know. Alright, Nick. There he is, right? You go for a swim? No, that's a different dude. Get him, Nicky. Get him. Oh, I had such hopes for you. You come here and eat that deer. Go eat him. Where are you going? Don't care. So maybe... Maybe I should have him look for targets near me instead of near himself. I bet that would be helpful. What is it? Find enemy? Base AI, find enemy. Find enemy. I can do find closest enemy from a point within a range. That's what I want to do. Okay, that's definitely better. So after I charm him, instead of find enemy, I want to find closest. No, what's the short-term memory? Find closest enemy. Closest enemy, right? Do I have access to that? I don't think I do. Why is that? Base AI, yeah. Monster AI as base AI. Fine. Find closest. No. Find enemy. Why can't I call that? Why is that not exposed to me? Find closest enemy. Static character. Oh. Base AI. Find closest enemy. Oh, yeah, I can do this. Okay. The character is me. Who am I? I'm target. The point of the player. Player.m local. Player.transform.position. And duration. No, that's max distance. Alright, so what's the find enemy distance? How close to me do I want to look for an enemy? I don't know, 100 meters? Let's try that. It's kind of big, but probably pull that value out of something though. Player.m local player.distance. Let's see what distance is. Max interact distance, max. Maybe it should be from the enemy. target at? What distances does he have? Alert distance, maybe? No. Monster AI dot alert range. So I use his alert range around me, like he's looking through my eyes. Yeah, let's try that. So he's just going to find a target around me. I bet that's better. Catching up. Let's see. We'll blame Bepinex. Yeah. The same thing, but in reverse. Watch a lot of things I don't know how to. Yeah, me too. You know, computer code. You know, it's kind of cool to see how it works, but at this point, computers are going to write all the computer code from now on, based on what you tell it you want to do, and then every once in a while, it's going to be wrong. You know, like right now, it's wrong all the time. It's like 70%, maybe 30% of what if I ask a chatbot to write some code for me, like 70% of it, it's going to be fucked up, and I have to know which 30% is. 30% will be fucked up, and I have to know which 30% is wrong and go fix it. But that's going to change. So it's good to know kind of like roughly how they work. It's kind of fun to screw around with like Python or whatever, and you know, you can write little games and stuff. Or write little scripts to automate some of the things you do. But I kind of feel, oh, he's back there killing something. So that was inside my target range, and he found it. And where's he going? Okay, so this is still not working. And yeah, look at him go. Pig is just like heading off. So this is the biggest thing I have to fix, is just having the charmed enemies just lose interest in what you're doing. So that thing I added to find an enemy around my range clearly didn't work. I'm super curious where he thinks he's going. Now he's following me again. Now he's attacking. Okay, I clearly don't know how the AI works in Valheim. Super Pig. Go get him, Super Pig. Good boy. Yeah, now he wants to follow me again. So what makes him just bugger off? What I need to do is print like all of his AI variables in a big wad every couple seconds and see what changes. Okay, now he's gonna fall. Maybe if I get too far away from him, he gives up on me. That would make sense. No, he's too fast. So he's not alerted anymore. Should be a neck down here. Let's see what he does. I train him onto a neck. No? Yeah, he's still with me. So it works some of the time. I think when he gets... Okay, so there he found something, right? Did you find that deer? No. Alright, now he's not following me. No, he is. In a dummy. Okay, here we go. Now he gave up. No. Is that you? That's nice shoe. Where do he? There he is. What's he doing over there? He's got wet. He went for a swim. You see this? Look at this. So that find enemy thing I did broke him pretty bad. That is not the way. Okay, clearly. Is enemy not dead, and don't skip him. Get his base AI. If I can sense him and he's not sleeping, if I'm not sleeping and I can sense him, and the distance is less than a long, big number, and he's valid, then, and I haven't found somebody yet, then attack him and set the distance. So it's looking for everybody and trying to find it's the closest one. So then if I don't find somebody and I'm supposed to hunt the player because an event, a raid, and do that. So yeah, all right, well, that's all very simple. So he just gets the closest one. As soon as I ask him to find an enemy, it doesn't matter how far away it is, it's the closest one. So there's no need to get fancier than that. That should work. Maybe what I want him to do is do that repeatedly. And if he ever loses his target, to do it again. Is that right? So if I want him to kill something, he's chasing it. That thing, he loses it, and he'll just turn on the next nearest thing and kill that. That's probably okay. So where does he lose his target? Has target, get target creature. Okay. Nope. Nope. It's not it. Nope. Get target creature. Get follow target, get static target. So I need to figure out what static target is because I've been avoiding trying to understand that. And I bet that's a bad thing to ignore. No, static target is NPC talk update. That's something else. Target creature, target creature would have to be, I would think. Monster has set target. Update target. Find enemy. Oh, here we go. Can't hear target, can't see target. Maybe I just want him to keep his target until it's dead. And then just ignore the rest of this logic and just not care. Or if he doesn't have a target, after update target runs, then find one. I bet that's it. Let's try that. See, I'm just casting about for ideas here. Let's try that. Harmony patch. Type of, what was this, monster AI? Name of monster AI dot update target. Or is that on, what is that, base AI? Monster AI. Update target. Yeah. No. Void postfix. I'm going to do this after the Valheim function runs. And it looks like this. It looks like there's a monster AI, and then there's a humanoid, delta time, can hear it, can see it. All right, what did I screw up? This. Okay. Can hear, can see. So it'll run, and then it'll go. Here's what I think. And then I'm going to do find enemy. Whoops. So if instance target creature is null, so he doesn't have a target, then find an enemy, which returns a character, good. So found enemy. So find an enemy. If you found one, then what do? We say right, so it'll be set to target creature, I think. Find enemy. Doesn't get set to target creature. Is that normally what happens? Let's see, update AI, update target. Target creature, set target info. If we have a target creature that's dead, we clear it. If it's not an enemy, we clear it. If it's above or in lava, we clear it. If the target creature is greater than the alert range, oh, he's tamed, never mind. I'm following him, wait a minute, what's this? If I'm following him and the distance between the target creature is greater than is greater than my alert range. The distance between my follow target and the target creature is greater than my follow range. That means the person I'm following is so far away that that the target is farther away from my follow target than I can be alerted to. I'm following Steve. Oh, that's me. Oathorse, sorry. I'm following Oathorse. My name's not really Steve, it's Oathorse. I'm following Oathorse. But what I want to target is farther away from Oathorse than my alert range, which means I would lose track of Oathorse if I chased. That's what's happening. So this doesn't make sense. Target creature on target. Can't see, can't hear, is alerted. Okay, so it's going to do all this, and it's going to find a target creature, reset some time. Find enemy is done right there. This is all I want to do. This player in range of 50 meters. Here it's assuming my target is the player. That is a little dangerous. Why is it doing that? We've seen enemies fighting each other when the player is more than 50 meters away, right? Flag 1. Oh, I see. It's just saying if it's farther away, update the target faster if the player's closer or slower if the player's farther away. So yeah, that's fine. Target creature is the character and target static is null. This is the code I want to run. That means update target timer. Oh, I wonder if I just bash that to 0, and it's going to always do that every time it updates the target. That's what I want. It's going to short circuit this whole function. That is easier. Easy is good. So we'll prefix. We'll do this before the function runs. And update target timer is 0. So see, out can't hear target. Can't hear, can't see. I don't want to say yes to both of those. Update target timer is 0. That's on instance. Return true. So that means the function will run normally. We don't care about doing find enemy. So what we're going to do is if get game mode equals trophy game mode dot trophy pacifist. And we set these to true, and then we run the function. Otherwise, can your target equals can hear target. What's it doing with that? Target creature. Okay. So if we're in pacifist, we can hear him, we can see him, and we're going to update the target immediately. I don't know if I need to do that, but otherwise, update whether we can hear him and see him, and we return true, saying that the other function should run normally, and maybe that'll do it. Probably not. Let's see. Yo, dog, I heard you like programming, so we gave you AI code for you so you can write code while you write code. That's exactly it. What you're doing is now you're programming with gloves on. Oh, I didn't set the fucking game mode, did I? Maroon. Can anyone give me a summary of what the goal is right now? The goal is to write a bunch of shitty code erratically with limited understanding of what I'm doing. I am adding a new game mode called Pacifist, where you're not allowed to attack anything and you can't do damage to enemies. The only way you can kill anything is by hitting them with a wood arrow that charms them. And then they go out and go ham on anything else that's in the world. Basically what I'm doing is tweaking their AI and changing their faction so that I think they're a player. I'll take both of you pigs. Come here. Stop. Hit him. Wood arrow is worthless. Is it really not affecting him? It's not affecting him. That must mean he still has a charm flag, but he clearly isn't charmed. So I bet it saved charm flag. Oh, no. It saved the charm flag from before. Because he was damaged. And he's clearly moving fast. So yeah, that's what it is. So if he's flagged as charmed, when I reload, he's not charmed anymore. Like his AI is normal, but he's still flagged, so I can't reflag him. Alright, that's a bug. And the other pig has given up on me. This is what I was trying to avoid. Well, what are we doing? He seems to be in a broken AI state. So I may have broken him. Here, you guys swim together. Let me find something else. There we go. Does this break you? No, now he's following me. Sort of. Oh, he's over there killing a grayling. That's not bad. That's good pig behavior. Is the neck following? Neck is heading back. Okay. So we're getting part of what we want. But we're still getting return to home behavior. Come this way, guys. Alright, so I need to print out a ton of debug information now and just pour through the output to see where their state changes. Hey, there goes the neck. You see him in the background there? And he didn't start over here at all. Like, he's just wandering. So this looks like some kind of random wander. It's unalerted. You know, I might benefit from inspecting all this in runtime. That might be fun. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah, he's given up. If I get close enough, does he do anything differently? He's in wander for sure. Are we back? Yep, now he's back. Now he's back following. So it's when he has the yellow icon around him that he's not paying attention to me anymore. And what does that represent? What do they call that in the UI? Whoops. What do they call that? Feature senses. Okay. There it is. It's a good piece of information there. What does the yellow icon actually say? Am I vaping? In your business, what my vices are. So you can hear that, huh? Yeah, I still have unresolved personal problems, so vaping. Alerted? Yeah, I thought it was alerted, but I'm not seeing them changing alert status. I'm going to add a log message for alert status change. Thought it was alerted. So they're alerted and then they're aggroed, right? Set alerted. What am I looking for? I'm like, full aggro is what? To solve the puzzle. I'm taking big rips off of a nitrous oxide tank over here. That's how I like to program. Kurt Weiss is a great vice. I've given up Kurt for Lent. Alerted is alert range. It's monster with base AI. Aggravated, I guess, would be the other status. Set alerted, set aggravated. Right, so I patched these both, and so I ought to be able to look at them when they change. So I removed aggravated. Did remove. So I'm setting, after you shoot him, I set aggravated to false. Because, and I may not want that, but I assumed because he's probably attacking you, I don't want him to do that anymore. I set alerted to false, so he follows you. I think that part is still okay. But I do want to look at set aggravated, I think. I'm going to patch that. Cut and paste. That's most of coding. Shoveling text around. Aggravated changed. So let's call it monster AI set aggravated. And then it's called with what? Whether aggro is there. A reason. Base AI aggravated reason. Reason? What we call it? Yeah. Okay. So set aggravated. Aggravated changed for this guy. Aggro is aggro. And reason is reason. Okay. Now let's run and see what happens. One of my vices is vices. I can't stop buying vices. I like to clamp my new vice in my last vice. And I'll buy a vice to clamp in that vice. Building the world's longest chain of vices all biting each other. I don't know. People have weird vices. There's a guy on YouTube that just melts shit. He has like a gas forge, and he just like melts metal and casts it in little bars and puts it on a stack in his shelf. It's bizarre. I've watched hours of that too, so I can't really say much. But I never thought that would be a vice. Maybe he could cast a vice out of the metal he melts from other vices. Alright, so this guy's probably still bugged, I'm guessing. Is he set to charmed? No, I full on killed him. That patch didn't work. Let's take a look at Beppin. Beppin goes blar. Yeah, Beppin went blar. Undefined target method for patch. Set aggravated. Instance aggro reason. Thought I patched that, right? Is that in base AI? I bet it's in base AI again. Not even gonna look. But that's pace, I said. Yeah, it's base AI. All right, Beppin, you like that one? Oh, he do like. All right, been at this for 2 hours. Could have played an entire round of Trophy Blitz in the time I've been sitting here poking boars with sticks. All right, you're still bugged. Come here. Come here, butthole. Jesus. Jeez. This guy again with this. Hi. Yeah, he's bugged. My fault. Alright, so I've got a deer there and a neck there. And I would like to shoot this neck and make him eat that deer. Hey, it worked. You again. He's bugged too, huh? No, he's not. They just suck. Alright, so that neck is still chasing that deer. That's good. There he goes. Get him, little fella. Oh, you do it. You bited him. Well done, friend. Now he's going after the boar. Alright, let's take a look at my debugs. I'm just not seeing anything. So the neck's dead, I guess. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. Alright, so he went into a status change. And I don't see a message, so something else is happening there. It's like changing his status to, I guess this would be alerted, but not aggravated. And it's not going through that function that I expect it to go through. So how do I track down where that's happening? Because this is the mode I want to get him out of. I don't want them to go into that mode. Okay, now he reset out of alerted and he's following me again. Okay, that's the bug. So it's not doing anything with this function or this one. It's just changing his status. One wonders. Maybe it's happening at the base AI level, and I'm just not seeing it. Let's try that. But that's it. Oh. Maybe not. Base AA does not contain M follow. Oh. Never made a vice from a vice? Well, you know, get cracking. Someone needs to do viceception. So, Fizzy, can you tell I'm vaping by the sound of the vape, or can you tell I'm vaping by the fact that my voice gets all like low and weird because there's like heavier gas in my vocal cords? Is that how you can tell? Because you can definitely tell when people just took a rip off a vape and they start talking and they sound all goofy. Let's see who I want to kill who. You can kill that pig? Alright, I saw your alert status change. Now you're aggravated. So please hit my frickin'... It's not. It's not hitting these functions and giving me anything. All this is happening inside Valheim behind the scenes, and it's not calling these convenient functions I'm patching, which is super annoying. So it's taking care of this behind the scenes somewhere. Well, this is like a pretty involved... I wonder if it's an animal AI is involved? Probably not. That derives from base AI too, and doesn't really... I wonder what qualifies somebody as an animal. I wonder if the pig's an animal, and that's why some of this stuff doesn't work for him. He avoids fire, finds enemies, he targets them, but he doesn't follow. So maybe this is like, I don't know, untargeted. Oh, it means somebody targeted me. That could be handy. What's this? If any character gets targeted by something else, I can tell that. That's kind of cool. What can I do with that? All right, he's following me. Any status message? No. Where is this happening? I don't know where this... Where does Valheim do its Valheiming? If not in the functions that it Valheims with. Go get him, Grayling. You're gonna get so owned by these little lizard boys. Yeah, you got jacked, buddy. How about you? You wanna go fight your friend? Oh. Pyrrhic victory. Okay. Status messages from anybody? Nope. Nope. Well, at least now I think I know what's happening. I just don't know where it happens. Still with me? Okay, so now you're back in alerted. No message. They say I am alerted. Alright, you coming out of alerted now? No? Not yet. There he goes. So he'll aggro from alerted. But alerted is definitely like wander around like an idiot. So there's clearly some limiter in how frequently an enemy can attack. And that makes sense from game balance because you don't want somebody to come up and hit you like 50 times in a row. But when they're charmed, it might be handy to have them be a little more aggressive. I notice that they run up, they'll bite, and then they'll tool around to make it fun for the player to chase them, and then they'll come back and kind of want to short circuit that, I think. What was I looking for? Alerted. So who sets this variable ever? Set alerted does, and update AI does. Alerted equals... Alright, I bet that is what's doing it. This alert status here. Random move update timer. Time since hurt. Who sets that? Oh, yeah, I can't tell. Okay. Oops. Cheat death. Oh, I don't think... Do I have that enabled for this? I guess I do. Set alerted. Why isn't that getting called? Okay, good. No damage. Oh, derp. So alerted is in base AI, right? Yeah. And that's why I'm patching, right? Yeah. Nothing. I don't get it. Hmm. Do I hear a skeleton? Nice. Well, clearly having an arrow skeleton at your disposal is pretty great. Go get him. see, drop that 10 pixels, 5 down. Okay, so he's pretty baller, that dude. And I don't think they go into wander. They might. Shoot him. Nice. So he's aggravated. Maybe keep him aggravated? Nope, now he didn't go into alerted. He just went back to unalerted. We're going to make all enemies behave like him. I almost wonder if there's some kind of AI script running in the background, selecting their behaviors. I didn't see any. Skeleton Boy is great, though. He's doing the right stuff. Yeah, he's a freaking monster. Look at him go. It's like blasting everything. Maybe range charms are OP. Dead? I think he's dead now. target. I did that change. Okay, one more try here. I'm at 2.5 hours. I'm probably going to walk away for a little bit. Yeah, this is kind of fun though. Kind of doing this with some company. I appreciate you guys coming to check out the stream. I'm sure morbid curiosity got the best of you. I may do this again because it's kind of fun, and if I'm going to be hacking this thing anyway, I might as well stream it. I find it's a little harder to concentrate. Like I get quiet when I'm really like thinking. But this is like all vibe coded, like, you know, just goofing around anyway, this whole mod. So it's not like there's going to be this huge quality loss or anything to my work. But it is cool to kind of demonstrate what this looks like. It's usually like if I have a clear idea of what I'm doing, like working on Trailblazer and Blitz, it was a lot more obvious what was necessary, so it moved a lot faster. Like there were a lot more changes, a lot more testing. Here I'm like branching out into a completely new area of the game, trying to figure out how their AI system works and how their character behavior system, you know, sense system works. So it's a lot more like read code, head scratch, look at decompiled code, head scratch, forget things, look at them again, you know. Oh, he went into, all right, so update target called for neck, update random movement called for neck. Okay, I need to filter this based on whether they're charmed or not. All right, anyway. So, you know, I don't know. It's about as entertaining as this, or maybe more, when I'm doing something I'm pursuing that I kind of know how to lay out. Yeah, it's is it fun to watch? That still blows my mind. I don't think you're. I think you're lying. I think you're just being nice. Yeah, so I mean, I think I'm probably gonna end it here. 2.5 hours. I'm gonna move around, eat something. The my bake team made some chocolate cinnamon sugar bread. It was just like straight sourdough. We had some extra dough, and they made they like to, you know, what we call freaks. You know, if we have a little extra dough, it's like, hey, freak it up, make a freak, and a freak is whatever we want to throw in it, and we have all this crap in there that they throw in there. And so they did a run of 4 1-pound freaks of chocolate, cinnamon, and sugar. And if they had come out, I would have sold them, but they were kind of goofy looking and like all the chocolate sunk to the bottom. But they're super tasty, so it's like that's all I've eaten today. So I'm probably going to eat some more of that because, you know, you can't eat too much bread. And walk away for a little while. Maybe I'll, like when I pop on later, I might just fire up OBS again and do this again. I want to think about how to approach this because things aren't behaving exactly the way that I thought they would have. So I'm probably missing something obvious. Who knows? But I do think that a pacifist mode would be super fun, where you have to kind of like, you know, mince around the world and very strategically charm enemies and let them do your bidding. It's kind of like the, you know, biome versus biome gameplay that we get in bog standard trophy hunt, where you're just trying to stay out of trouble. You make a bunch of armor, can't attack anything, so you just sort of chill and just watch and make a few like run away from stuff and try to charm things. I don't know what the limitations of this charm ability will be yet. I don't know whether I want to use different arrow types for different types of control of enemies. I don't know if I want to have a healing arrow. I don't know if I want to limit the number of charms you can have, or to uncharm things, like turn them loose again. But there's a bunch of options there. I kind of want to just do the simplest thing that works and put it out there and see what people find, and just like play it and get some feedback, because I could do a bunch of stuff, but man, it may not be necessary. And I don't want to overcomplicate it. It's like, okay, well, let's see, an obsidian arrow means X, or make a bunch of new arrow types and make you craft them. I don't know. So anyway, words. Um, yeah, no problem, Cookie. Thanks for coming. You guys are awesome for showing up in this crazy little thing. I do appreciate you. I love I love all your work. I watch your streams. Cookie, your Halloween world was amazing. Um, so yeah, I appreciate you all. I'm constantly seeing you around. Um, Geez, I'm getting all tongue tied here. I'm not used to being the center of attention. Anyway, yeah, so thanks for coming out, and maybe I'll do this later, and it'll be more of the same, except maybe I'll get this working, and then, you guys can, I'll send out a zip file with a mod that you can sideload and try it out once it's in a place where it's testable, and maybe we'll find some really fun gameplay in here, and it'll be fun for streamers to show off, creeping around the world and causing mischievous mayhem. It's almost like this is the Loki mode, where the trickster is out there manipulating the world. So who knows? Maybe the name will change, but yeah. Anyway, okay, I got to go eat bread and vape apparently. So yeah, thanks for coming, you guys. I love you. Thanks for everything, and I guess I just end it. All right, take care, people.